Hello Capricorn, welcome to your April 2018 reading. This is a general reading for you Capricorns. If you would like a personalised reading, please follow the link to my website that's listed below and you can book a private reading from there. Also listen to your rising sign and your moon sign. If this doesn't resonate as much for you this month, they may resonate more for you. Thank you for subscribing and liking my channel. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. So let's get started with what's in store for you in April. So the first card, which represents you, is the Queen of Cups, or what is around you, your situation. The Queen of Cups. It can be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, male or female that's around you. I feel that there's a movement away from this person. I feel like there's a movement away from this person that's around you. I feel like they're telling me here, it's like, what I want to say is it's like this person is causing you to delve deeper in your emotions, to really do your shadow work, to really look at what's down in there that has been buried, has been suppressed, has been, covered up, and that needs to surface. And so I feel like there's work there to be done, that this person or someone with that energy that is intuitive and emotional is triggering this inner work that needs to happen with you Capricorns. For some of you, it is actually the energy that is around you. You might find that, some of you may find that it is quite an emotional start to the month. There is a lot of emotion that is going around at the beginning of April for you. So that is really, for some of you, it's actually going to be what's going on with you. Your sense of intuition is heightened. Your emotions are heightened. You might find that you are overreacting to situations, or situations are making you feel more emotional than you thought they really should, but they do. And that's the energies that you're working with. And what is crossing that is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is really about delving beneath the surface. It is about going down into your, you've got the moon there as well. It's interesting because a lot of signs have got tarot cards with the moon in them. And, there is a new moon in Libra in the beginning of April, and that's in the house of relationships. And so it is causing people to look at relationships, partner, husband, wife, committed relationship, close friendships, family, children. It's causing people to really review these and have a look at them. And for you, it's about looking at relationships and going beneath the surface with you, really going down deep at stuff that has been buried for a long time, things that you've not looked at that is going to come to the surface. It will surface, it will trigger emotions, and there's your emotional reaction in looking at it. So really let it come up, have a look at it and release it. Have a look at it and release it. Acknowledge it and release it. You don't have to thoroughly analyze it or understand it. It's just about allowing it to come to the surface and letting it go, because there's going to be a lot of stirring with that. I also feel that with that stirring of emotions, going down into the depths of what you've buried for a long time, things will come up and they will be processed in your dream life. So that your dream life, you're going to have quite an active dream life in the first 2 weeks at least of April. Some of you a little bit longer, some of you a little bit less. Depends on how you sit with your sign, what your astrological chart looks like. But there will be things that you're going to process in your sleep. So you're going to have some pretty weird and wacky dreams. But there's messages in those dreams. There's a releasing in those dreams. So pay attention to those. See what's going on with those. Okay? See what's going on with those. I feel like in the past, March, and even going further back, I feel like I want to go further back than that. There have been things that have just not worked out for you. Things that You can choose to process and move out of your life and allow for it to crumble and just go. And if there's that reluctance to do that, and sometimes Capricorns can choose not to look at situations, the universe is going to come in and do it anyway. So I feel like there's been this crumbling of parts of your life to move them on. Okay, to move them on. There have been arguments, there's been hassle, there's been people that, even friends or people that you've had relationships with seem to just move out, just to seem to disappear, moving out of your life. That's moving out of your life because there's a clearing for what's coming up ahead for you. And interestingly enough, what's underlying this emotion and this processing of things that you've long buried is this death of an old way of doing things. Here you've got a snake, and snakes do go through cycles of shedding their skin. They shed their skin and there's a new skin there. Okay? It's good. It's a process. Okay? Out with the old and in with the new. And that's what this is about. It's not about a death of someone. It's more about a finalizing of a situation, a finalizing of a way of looking at things, a finalizing of behaviors, a finalizing of how you've done things in the past that no longer serves you, because it's been moved on. Don't hold on to it. Let it go. Let it go. Process all these other things. It's really interesting because process all this that's around you and move it on. Excuse me. Process it all and move it on. Because there is I feel like April for you is a finalizing of a lot of things, an ending of a lot of things, an ending of the way you used to do things, which brings in new connections. For those of you that are single, that's new love that's coming. New love is coming. So get this other stuff sorted and moved on. Is this emotions that you've buried, past relationships, a relationship that has finished but you can't seem to let go of the emotion that's attached to it. Deal with it, let it go, move it on, because there's new love coming for you. There is new situations coming for you. There is new relationships, new friendships. If you're single, there is new love there. There is a new strong connection coming up around you. Be ready for it. Embrace this change. Embrace what is being moved on from your life that no longer serves you, that you no longer need. Deal with the emotions that you've buried, that you're holding on to. Release them to maximize this energy, maximize what's coming in for you. If you are in a committed relationship, it's about renewing it. It's about looking at it in different ways. For a lot of you, it's actually going to be looking at this committed relationship and feeling it no longer serves you and ending it, finalizing it, and moving on to new relationships. For some of you, it's going to be a strengthening of an existing relationship because you're going to be dealing with things that you've buried, things that you haven't dealt with. You deal with them, release them, and strengthen the relationship that you have. So it's going to be different for different people here, but it is about love. It is about emotions. Really is. The first 2 weeks of April is about a lot of emotion. It's about a lot of emotion. It's about standing back and looking at things from a different perspective. This was in reverse. So there's some of you that are going to have a hard time doing that. Standing back from a situation and looking at it for what it is. Are you fearful of what you're going to find? Are you fearful of what you're going to have to do about it once you see it from a different perspective? Some of you are able to do that. Look at it from a different perspective. Analyze it as a third person and really look at what suits you, what doesn't suit you, what you want to release, what you want to keep in order to move on. Because that's the death card, isn't it? It's releasing and keeping only what suits you to allow new things to come in. For some of you, it's wish upon a star. It's an opportunity here to really, what's your heart's desire? What are your wishes? What are your hopes? What are you wanting to affirm to bring into your future or bring into the now? Don't bring in the future because it's always in the future. Behave as if you've got it already. What is it? What's your heart's desire? Is it a relationship? Is it a family? Is it children? Is it a new job? something that makes you feel emotionally satisfied, something creative. What is it for you, Capricorns? Absolutely. Look, Capri, let's have a look at what is coming up for you as a result of these changes that you have an opportunity to put into place. Now remember, there's always free will. There's always free will. You can choose not to do it. But these are the energies that you have to work with in the first 2 weeks. This is what you're going to feel compelled to bring in and do and utilize. So go with it. Just go with it and do it, you know. If you don't choose not to, then that's okay too. You're not ready. And so it waters down the energy that's around you. But certainly what's coming up for you in April is new love. There is new love. For those single Capricorns, go out, mingle, socialize. There is someone out there for you. I feel really strongly that there is that particular person that is going to be really genuinely interested in you. For some of you, it's an interest that is just going to make you feel better. It's not going to be lasting the long haul, but it's going to be really good for you. Having fun, just have fun, be carefree. For some of you, it is going to be a committed relationship. I feel for some of you, there's going to be a marriage proposal coming up as well. A real commitment to an existing relationship. So that's all really very, very positive, which is topped by the Magician. So given the difficulties that the emotional stuff that you're going to have to sort through, there's new emotional things coming. Look, there's new emotional things coming for you. So let's get rid of the old stuff and make room for the new. That's what I say. I think that's fantastic. And really, the Magician is about manifesting. It's about identifying what do you want. Really strengthen and affirm in your mind what it is you want. What do you want to bring in? What do you want? What new things do you want? What do you want in a partner? What do you want in your life? What is going to make you happy? Manifest it, because that's the energy that's around you. This is absolutely fantastic. It's within you. It's within you. It's your perspective. It's the way you see things. It's the way you behave. It's what you do. Get out of your shell and get out there and socialize and mix and reconnect. Make sound friendships, you know, because with effort, with work, with you, if you have an input in that, if you work towards it, if you make the effort, then you're going to reap the rewards. No one's going to come knocking at your door. You need to reap the efforts, the benefits of something like that. So that's really what I'm saying to you. Get out there and, you know, do it, you know, bring that energy in. Put, you know, the effort you put into it is the effort you're going to reap. The rewards you're going to reap, I should say. So the effort that you put in, you're going to reap those rewards, balancing it out. You know, so if you want new love, if you want a relationship, if you want to strengthen your relationship, if you want to take your relationship to the next level, then now's the time to do it. Make it happen. It's in your control. It's in your capabilities to do that, okay? Because the page is newness. There's newness in existing relationships. There's new ways of doing things. There's new discoveries of each other. If you're single, there's new relationships starting. It's all there. So you've got a lot of cups. If I hold up all the cups that you have, there is so much. Look at that. You know, they're all the cups that you've got in April, a really emotional month. You're really going to be asked to look at your, you know, and even the star is water, isn't it? You're going to really be asked to look at your relationships. Look at the relationship you have with yourself and honor that and release all the blocks, everything you've buried. Allow that to surface and release it. So that's the relationship you have with yourself. Have one of honesty. Don't hide this stuff. But then there's also new opportunity to take existing relationships, to strengthen them, take them to the next level, to cement them, to have a new understanding of each other. If you're single, there's opportunities there to meet the one or go out and have a great time. Whatever it is for you, you create whatever it is you want, whatever serves your needs in April. So that's pretty exciting. The card that was under the bottom of the deck that I was shuffling for you is new opportunities, new doors, new horizons. There's, new ways of doing things. It's going to lead you to a better place, better horizons, better opportunities. So embrace them. Embrace them. Looks fantastic. I'm going to give you a card from the Dreamtime reading cards that I love from Laura Bowen. You know these cards are just wonderful. Let's have a look at what is in store for you. Here it is. Okay. So you've got a fig tree of knowledge. And the roots to the fig tree go deep. They go deep, which is what is being asked of you in April, to go deep, to delve deep inside you and see what's there. Bring it to the surface, bring it up, because then it provides this wonderful new growth. If you nourish your inner self, your outer self is going to grow, is going to nourish, it's going to connect with others. Bring new things into your life, abundance. But you need to dig deep, allow that to come up. So it's asking you to delve deep, isn't it? Which is so telling. Then here's a spiritual card from Osho Zen Tarot. Let's see what words of wisdom, or word of wisdom, you're going to be given for the month of April. Oh, there it goes, flying over there. Let's have a look. The Master, which is not very different to the Magician. They look the same, don't they? So the Master, that's you. That's the great manifester. That's what's around you. So utilize it. Bring it in. Absolutely call it forward. And use that energy in the month of April. So I hope that helps you with your journey through April. I will see you mid-month for your mid-month reading to see how you're faring and how you're getting along. So I wish you many blessings and happy journey through April.